I'm Cate Sulla. I am a vocal performance major with a focus in opera, and I am from Villa Park, Illinois. I started singing when I was about probably 11 years old, singing at church, things like that, because my family's really musically involved, and that's what really got me started. And then when I was a sophomore in high school, I was actually on an orchestra trip because I was a violist, and we went to the Kennedy Center, and we went to see an opera in concert. And afterwards, I called my mom, and I was like, "Mom, this is exactly what I want to do. I know this is what I want to do." And then from there, I started training classically, and now I'm here. There was a rough patch in my household when my dad was laid off, and it was that really hard economic time for everybody. And my mom's a teacher, so things at the house were a little skint at the time. And it was hard. It was stressful. It was lot more I'm not gonna say. But what got me through is my music and practicing my music, because I know that I was making something good and doing something good, and it was something that would keep me moving forward. Swag. My process it's a long one. My overall process is still not over, because singing is such a journey, because you are, as a vocalist, you are just, your entire body is your instrument, and you really have to discover yourself and your body and be really comfortable with who you are and really get to know you before you can really move on in your process. And that's hard and scary sometimes, especially when you're starting something new, a new vocal technique, things like that. However, for I guess my process when I'm going into a performance, I have all these weird little quirks where I have to do some special breathing and things like that just to keep myself relaxed, and then I just really have to get myself in a really relaxed, open-minded state, and I just kind of have to let myself go and perform. I think about my character, I think about what I'm going out there to do and convey, but I try not to get in my head too much, because that's when things don't come across as well. Opera is similar to commercial music, because you still do have to put yourself out there. It's just in a different way. I have options like doing contests, and I can audition for opera companies, things like that. I think my main plan is probably after grad school to just go and auditions for some opera companies and see what comes of that. My main piece of advice for any musician, vocalist, instrumentalist, it's okay to have the professional musicians that you idolize, but don't try to mimic them. Keep your originality, keep your sound, especially for vocalists, because I know we all want to be like, oh my goodness, I want to sound just like, Beyonce or, Renee Fleming or whoever you idolize, but keep your voice, because your voice is individual and it's a gift and it's important. So don't try to make yourself something you're not, because your gift might be even better or more original, or you don't know, and you can't discover that if you're so preoccupied with making yourself fit into someone else's mold. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the best of luck.